Welcome to Sugosha Media News, your quick briefing on the top defense, technology, and global security headlines. India's defense and aerospace sector recorded several significant developments on 15th of June. DRDO showcased next generation defense technologies, unveiled an experimental modular UAV with L&T, and successfully tested the Naval Anti-Ship Missile medium range. The Indian Army moved forward with plans to procure 250 Verba launchers and 5,000 missiles, while Stravex Technologies completed Army trials of AgniStrike, India's first indigenous drone interceptor. In the industry developments, Lekha Wireless secured a Navy communications contract. Tunga Aerospace emerged as the L1 bidder for 78 high altitude ITBP drones, and the government backed startups developing methane-lox rocket engines. PierSight began testing a radar capable of seeing through the dense forest cover. Parshu unveiled a 15-meter autonomous naval boat, and Speed 4 Defense introduced its Ghost Surveillance Deception System. In aerospace, India reportedly began developing the digital brain for its first indigenous stealth fighter. Internationally, an Israeli startup unveiled a laser based system claimed to neutralize drones within seconds, underscoring growing global investment in directed energy weapons and counter drone technologies. The news in detail. DRDO has successfully demonstrated multiple crucial technologies bolstering the nation's defense capabilities against different types of enemy threats. Three consecutive flight tests were conducted on 10th and 11th of June to demonstrate multi-layered defense against long-range ballistic missiles and anti-ship capability at medium range. Multi-layered ballistic missile defense capability was successfully demonstrated. This breakthrough validates the capability of indigenous interceptors, specifically the AD-1 and AD-2, to neutralize long-range intercontinental ballistic missiles, the ICBMs, in both high and low altitudes. Strategically, this places India alongside a tiny group of nations, US, Russia, and China, with a multi-layered shield against global reach missile threats. The system utilizes advanced hit-to-kill technology and a sophisticated tracking network to ensure that even complex, fast-moving threats are destroyed before reaching Indian territory. DRDO and L&T have unveiled the experimental unmanned aerial vehicle EUAV, a modular heavy-class UAV prototype designed for strategic missions with a payload capacity of 1100 kilograms and an all-up weight of 12 tons. The airframe has been designed with modularity at its core, comprising distinct structural models such as the wing, center wing, nose cone, tail, and OBSB wing. This modular approach enhances maintainability, scalability, and ease of upgrades, ensuring the platform remains adaptable to future mission requirements. The specifications of the EUAV highlight its robust design. The airframe weighs around 2.5 tons, constructed with a composite ratio of 55% carbon fiber reinforced polymer and 45% metal, balancing strength with lightweight efficiency. The vehicle measures 11.8 meters in length with a wingspan of 13.7 meters and a maximum height of 4 meters. With an all-up weight of 12 tons, it carries 3,700 kilograms of fuel and supports a payload capacity of 1,100 kilograms, enabling it to undertake long-endurance missions with significant strike or surveillance capability. India has successfully conducted the maiden flight test of the Naval Anti-Ship Missile Medium Range NASM MR, marking a major milestone in strengthening its maritime strike capabilities. The tests carried out by DRDO demonstrated the missile's ability to engage enemy warships at medium ranges, significantly enhancing the Navy's operational options. DRDO executed the maiden flight of the NASM MR on 10th and 11th of June from the integrated test range at Chandipur in Orissa. It was a part of a broader series of three consecutive flight trials that also validated India's multi-layered ballistic missile defense system. The Defense Acquisition Council (DAC) is anticipated to evaluate critical proposal to equip the Indian Army with a new arsenal of short-range air defense weapons. The plan involves acquiring roughly 250 Verba man-portable air defense systems, launchers, alongside 5,000 matching missiles, marking a substantial upgrade to the military's ability to protect its airspace at close range. The Verba Manpads deal is valued at around 1,200 crore rupees. The primary goal of this investment is to fortify the army against modern low-altitude aerial dangers on the front lines. The fourth generation Verba, of Russian origin and known by the NATO reporting name as SA-29 Gizmo, is a shoulder-launched missile system tailored to take down low-flying aeroplanes, attack helicopters, and unmanned aerial vehicles. Unlike bulky vehicle-mounted anti-aircraft batteries, these highly portable systems allow infantrymen and forward operating units to independently neutralize incoming airborne threats. Open source data highlights that the Verba boasts a strike range of up to 6.5 kilometers and can reach altitudes of 4.5 kilometers. A key technological advantage over its predecessors is its advanced tri-band optical seeker utilizing ultraviolet, near-infrared, and mid-infrared sensors, which makes it exceptionally difficult for enemy aircraft to spoof the missile using the thermal flares or decoys. Stravex Technologies has unveiled AgniStrike, India's first indigenous drone interceptor system. The system has been designed to detect, track, and intercept enemy drones in real time, providing a cost effective and scalable solution to the growing threat of unmanned aerial systems on the battlefield. The interceptor drone is engineered for rapid response and precision engagement, ensuring that adversary drones can be neutralized before they reach critical assets. AgniStrike is built on advanced tactical technologies that combine detection, tracking, and interception in a single integrated platform. The system is designed to operate effectively in contested environments, including GPS denied and electronic warfare zones, ensuring resilience against jamming and spoofing. Bangalore-based Lekha Wireless has secured a significant contract from the Navy to provide long-range communication systems designed for tracking and exchanging short messages between naval helicopters. The contract with Indian Navy focuses on enabling secure, reliable, and long-range communication between helicopters engaged in maritime operations. These systems are intended to ensure seamless connectivity during missions, allowing the helicopters to exchange short but critical messages in real time, even across extended ranges over sea. The company's expertise lies in the development of tactical software defined radios and secure communication solutions. The system being supplied are expected to integrate SDR technology, which allows flexibility in operating across multiple frequency bands, supports frequency hopping, and ensures compatibility with both legacy and advanced digital waveforms. Chennai-based Tunga Aerospace, an IIT Madras incubated startup, has emerged as the lowest bidder L1 for supplying 78 high-altitude small drones to the Indo-Tibetan Border Police (ITBP), quoting around 21.82 crore rupees, less than half of rival bids. This procurement is aimed at strengthening ITBP's surveillance capabilities along the Indo-China border, particularly in extreme high-altitude conditions. Specifications reviewed in the tender document indicate that the UAV system should weigh less than 40 kilograms and be transportable in three waterproof backpacks, each weighing no more than 15 kilograms. This design ensures rapid deployment by ITBP patrols in remote and hostile border regions. The Indo-Tibetan Border Police, operating under the Ministry of Home Affairs, is tasked with guarding India's 3,488-kilometer long border with China. The Indian government has announced a significant boost to the country's private space sector by funding three startups under the Technology Adoption Fund scheme. The initiative, managed by the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center, is designed to support Indian industry in absorbing, adapting, and commercializing advanced space technologies, thereby bridging the gap between research and operational deployment. Among the three chosen firms, Bangalore based Astrobase Space Technologies stands out with its ambitious plan to develop a high thrust closed cycle liquid rocket engine delivering 80 tons of thrust. This engine is designed to use methane and liquid oxygen propellants, a cleaner and more efficient alternative to the toxic unsymmetric dimethyl hydrazine and nitrogen tetroxide combination used in ISRO's Vikas engine. The Vikas engine, developed in the 1970s with French collaboration, remains ISRO's mainstay operational propulsion system and also delivers about 80 tons of thrust. Astrobase's project aims to create a reusable propulsion solution that could serve as a commercial engine for next generation rockets. The choice of methane-lox is particularly significant as it mirrors the propellant combination used in SpaceX's Raptor engine, which delivers over 280 tons of thrust. ISRO itself is working on a methane-LOX engine producing 110 tons of thrust, underscoring the importance of this technology for future launch systems. Astrobase's project, if successful, would mark a major leap in India's private sector capability, aligning with the global trends in reusable and environmentally sustainable propulsion. The second startup to receive funding is Satsure Analytics India, also based in Bangalore, which is developing Dharani, a large Earth observation model envisioned as India's foundational AI platform for remote sensing applications. Trained on diverse satellite and aerial datasets, Dharini is designed to generate actionable insights across agriculture, infrastructure, and disaster management. By enabling data driven decision making at a national scale, the platform could become a critical tool for government agencies, businesses, and research institutions. The third firm selected is TM2 Space Technologies, headquartered in Hyderabad. TM2 Space will develop an indigenous AI powered star tracker system for satellites, a critical technology for ensuring precise pointing accuracy required for high resolution imaging and communication missions. The project will deliver two variants: StarSense Lite for CubeSats and StarSense Pro for satellites above 50 kilograms. These systems will incorporate advanced optics, electronics, and onboard algorithms to achieve high precision altitude determination. The 500 crore rupees TAF scheme is expected to play a pivotal role in bridging the gap between research and operational deployment, ensuring that promising technologies are not confined to laboratories but reach commercial and strategic applications. PierSight has launched trials for its new synthetic aperture radar system designed to penetrate dense forest canopies from space. While traditional satellite cameras are often blocked by trees, clouds, or darkness, this radar technology uses specialized waves to see through foliage and provide clear images of the ground. This is a game changer for national security as it allows the military to track hidden troop movements or camps in jungle terrain 24 by 7. It also has vital civilian uses for spotting illegal logging, making India a global leader in high precision all weather Earth observation. Parshu Tactical Defense has launched a 15-meter maritime platform, marking a major step in India's hunt for unmanned surface vehicles. This AI powered vessel is designed with autonomy level 4, meaning it can navigate and perform complex missions without any human on board. With a range of over 500 kilometers and a 300 kilogram payload capacity, it is built for long duration surveillance and coastal security. By establishing its own shipyard in Mumbai and working with IIT Madras, Parshu is ensuring that the Navy has access to world class, homegrown autonomous boats that are both cost effective and highly reliable for guarding India's vast maritime borders. Mumbai based Speed 4 Defense has unveiled a next generation battlefield decoy system designed to neutralize enemy intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance threats. Leveraging its expertise in advanced prefabricated materials and lightweight structures, the firm has created multispectral decoys that realistically mimic the visual, thermal, and radar signatures of high value assets like T-90 tanks and S-400 missile batteries. In a battlefield dominated by precision drone strikes and satellite monitoring, these ghost targets act as critical force multipliers, forcing adversaries to expend expensive precision munitions on dummy targets while ensuring the survival of real Indian operational platforms. The Aeronautical Development Agency has issued a tender for the development of flight control computers for the AMCA program. This digital brain is the most complex part of a modern stealth fighter as it must instantly process thousands of data points to keep the aircraft stable and agile at supersonic speeds. Issuing this tender marks a major step from design to actual hardware manufacturing. By building these computers indigenously, India ensures that the source code and flight logic of its fifth generation jets remain entirely under national control, preventing any foreign interference or kill switches. In the global news, Eshtec, a new Israeli defense startup, plans to unveil its drone-light laser defense system aimed at countering unmanned aerial vehicles. Drone-light combines high effectivity with very low energy consumption and a cost structure that is dramatically lower than traditional laser systems. The technology is based on pulsed laser that uses only 4 kilowatts of energy. Its smaller uses only 4 kilowatts, can be connected to a vehicle, and is 3 to 4 times less expensive than current laser or microwave systems. A quick wrap of today's news. India advances several key defense and aerospace programs, with DRDO showcasing next generation defense technologies, unveiling an experimental modular UAV alongside L&T, and successfully conducting the flight test of the Naval Anti-Ship Missile medium range. Indian Army moved closer to acquiring 250 Verba launchers and 5,000 missiles. Stravex Technologies completed Army trials of AgniStrike, India's first indigenous drone interceptor. Lekha Wireless secured a naval communications contract. Tunga Aerospace emerged as L1 bidder for 78 high altitude drones for the ITBP, and the government backed startups developing methane-lox rocket engines. PierSight began testing a radar capable of seeing through dense forest. Parshu unveiled a new autonomous naval vessel, and Speed 4 Defense introduced its ghost surveillance deception system. Reports also indicated that India has started developing the digital brain for its first indigenous stealth fighter aircraft. Globally, an Israeli startup unveiled a laser based defense system claimed to neutralize hostile drones within seconds, reflecting the growing international focus on directed energy weapons and advanced counter drone technologies. At Sugosha Media, we simplify complexity. From decoding defense policies to enabling market entry and structuring offsets, we help organizations move from strategy to execution in India's aerospace and defense ecosystem. Follow Sugosha Advisory on LinkedIn to stay updated and be part of the conversation shaping the future. Our focus is clear, turning regulatory understanding into business outcomes. We look forward to partnering in shaping the next phase of growth in this sector. Thank you and have a great week ahead.